Plastic Man, Plastic Man, Plastic Man. He's a real good guy in a bright red suit, and he always wears goggles and a belt that's a beaut. He was a crook, but he reformed, and then he reformed and reformed and reformed again. Plastic Man, the one, the original Elastic Man, always in great shape for the shape he's in, the fantastic Plastic Man, Plastic Man, Plastic Man. He can stretch his neck treetop high, and stretch his arms till they touch the sky, and stretch his legs till he's so tall he could bounce the moon like a basketball. Plastic Man, the one, the original Elastic Man, always in great shape for the shape he's in, the fantastic Plastic Man, Plastic Man, Plastic Man. He's a quick change artist beyond compare. No one else like him, yeah, anywhere. And he's one guy the villains just can't catch. You can count on him to win in the stretch. Plastic Man, the one, the original Elastic Man, always in great shape for the shape he's in, the fantastic Plastic Man, Plastic Man.
Henry, it's just terrible.
What's terrible, my dear?
The papers these days are full of nothing but crime and violence. What is this country coming to anyway?
Now, don't you fret your little head about it, Mary. The police are handling things quite well.
Quite well indeed. Here's the story of another robbery committed by that awful Plastic Man.
Plastic Man again, eh?
What a shame, Henry. Plastics in the hands of a great doctor like you can be so wonderful. You make plastic hearts, plastic arms, everything to help people live healthier, happier lives.
That's a doctor's duty, my love.
But that wicked Plastic Man, he makes the word plastic sound, well...
While this conversation was taking place on the east side of town, over at police headquarters on the west side...
What a way to begin the day. Look at these newspapers. Every one of them screaming for our scalps unless we do something.
Yeah, I know. Plastic Man.
He sure is a disappointment to me. You know, I could have sworn he was on the straight and narrow, but all these jobs he's pulling...
The thing that's bugging me is how can one man be in so many places at once?
Now, what do you mean?
Look at this map. Now, we know there was a job here, and here, and here, and over here.
So?
Now, look at the time of the crimes. They all happen about the same time.
And witnesses positively identified Plastic Man as the criminal in every one of these cases. Hey, yeah, what gives?
That's what I've been thinking. What gives?
Plastic Man, you've got a nerve showing up here. You're under arrest.
Hold it, Smitty, old buddy, old pal. Do you think I'd be stupid enough to walk in here like this if I were really back in the old racket again?
Well,
Well, that's better, Captain. Now, I figure some clown's been sending his gang out on jobs dressed up like me. Red suit, goggles, and all.
why the masquerade?
To discredit me, make me look bad. He knows I've been the #1 criminal catcher in the whole country since I reformed.
But if he sends out a bunch of these characters at the same time, He's overplaying his hand. Now, you can't be everywhere at once.
As far as the police are concerned, but that guy's gone to a lot of trouble to get me in trouble, and I got a feeling my troubles won't be over till we get him behind bars.
Well, you got any ideas?
Yeah, listen. This Jasper seems to have a taste for culture and all that jazz. Notice how the gang's been grabbing off priceless jewels and paintings at the homes of private collectors? I got a hunch they're gonna go after something real big, like at the museum.
Okay, I'll put a stake out around the place.
No, I got a better idea. Plant a phony story in today's paper that the Hope Diamond is on display at the museum. I'll make myself into the display case in which the fake diamond will be placed.
And when one of those fake plastic men reaches for the fake diamond...
There won't be anything fake about the surprise he's going to get. And remember, get that story in.
And now, late at night, inside the museum.
Boy, I could think of more cheerful places to spend my nights than inside this gloomy old place disguised as a display case. 2 a.m., nothing yet. Plastic man, old boy. Looks like your plan didn't work. Well, I'll be glad to get out of it. Wait, somebody's coming. Yeah, there he is. Holy mackerel. He looks just like me. Plastic man. He's coming closer. Closer. Now when he opens the front panel of this display case to grab the diamond, I'm gonna grab him and change back to my real form. Like so! Gotcha, you phony!
Dr. Steele, Mayday!
Ye gods, it's a robot. A robot plastic man.
Mayday, Dr. Steele!
Oh boy, here comes more trouble. 4 more, just like that one. Coming right at me.
Destroy Plastic Man, destroy!
And they look like they could do it, too.
Destroy!
I gave him a chance. But I'm changing myself into a strong rope, and now to tie all 5 of them up into one nice tight package. Got him! Well, now what? All that's coming from out of them. It's a directional signal, and we're moving like a robot plane. We're heading for the east side of town, right for that house. The sign reads, Dr. Henry Steele, and we're going right in. Why, it's a laboratory. And that gentle-looking little guy, can he be behind all this? Fools! You were ordered to destroy Plastic Man, and you have failed. And so have you, Doctor. Plastic Man in the form of a rope. All the better to tie you up with, my good doctor. With the rest of your little friends, like this. Let me go! Let me go, I say! Of course, Doctor, of course. When the police arrive. The police? They've been following me every minute, hoping your fake plastic men would lead us to you. And here they come.
Okay, don't move. Nobody.
They couldn't move if they wanted to. Put the cuffs on them all, Sergeant. That's it. And now back to my own self.
Well, I'll be switched.
What I don't understand, Doctor, is why a great surgeon like you would get involved in a mess like this.
I'm the greatest creator of all. I created hearts of plastic, arms and legs of plastic, whole men of plastic.
Then why did you want me, the real plastic man, destroyed?
I was going to create a whole army of plastic men and rule the world. You were the only one who could stop the invasion of the plastic men.
Henry, what are all these people doing here? And what are you doing with those silly handcuffs on?
I'm afraid it's a long story, ma'am.
The plastic men are coming. And I, Henry Steele, shall rule the world.
Henry, oh my goodness.
You'll see, the plastic men are coming. They're coming.
Plastic Man!